is found on the cross. Hope is found on the streets. Hope is found in the heart of the young man trying to get back on his feet.
Welcome to the smallest city in all of Germany, Herrnhut, where I live, eat, work, and play. This is where I have invested practically all of my time and energy this past year. I serve as a long-term missionary in YWAM, Germany. YWAM, which stands for Youth with a Mission, is the largest international Christian missions organization worldwide, dedicated to knowing God and making Him known. Here at my base in Herrnhut, I am part of a training school called DTS, which stands for Discipleship Training School. I am part of teaching, training, and championing young people to go out into the nations and serve God.
You're coming. I look to the cross. I'm running.
Most of my time is served at a local venue in town called Wildnis, which is an art gallery and cafe, also in which a new handmade and vintage shop just opened up called Lichtturm. Wildnis means wilderness in German, stemming from the idea that God met many people in the wilderness and used it as a place to speak, train, and send out. Lichtturm means light, but also clearing, so it's a place of light and a clearing in the woods.
Trying to make it work.
We have two goals for the cafe. The first, to reach out to the community, to bridge the gap between YWAM Herrnhut and the local community, to bring a light to a rather downturned part of Germany. We have already been able to form really good relationships with a handful of people, but we know that this is going to be a slow and steady process given our location. Stefan is one of our very regular customers. He has been coming in the cafe since we opened over a year ago. He is a writer and has a love for the arts and philosophy. He has dealt with depression for years and would always come in the cafe with a very straight and solemn face, uninterested in much conversation. But recently, he began talking to a few different staff members here, and after a few conversations, he came in one morning for his coffee with a smile that I had never seen on his face before. I asked him how he was doing, and he stopped, looked me in the eyes, and with complete excitement proclaimed, "I asked Jesus into my life." His demeanor had completely changed. Since then, he spends hours in the cafe, practically every day, asking questions and wanting to know more and more about Jesus. The second vision for the cafe is to take all of our proceeds to support other missionaries on the field. Through every purchase, whether it's a piece of art, clothing, or a cup of coffee, all of our profits go towards supporting projects in developing countries. I believe God is not calling me alone, but He wants to develop a team alongside me who brings God's kingdom hand in hand with me together. There are people who go and there are people who send. As Youth with a Mission, we believe that God provides, and He mainly does this with His people. We believe in working in teams, valuing the individual, and being relationship-oriented. In order to continue the work that I do, I am building up my own support team, and I would like to ask you to consider joining my team. By supporting me monthly through prayer and financial support, you're directly a part of what God is doing. Together, we can transform lives and build God's kingdom.